Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, D6? This changes up the entire mechanics of the vehicle. Oh my god.
I have General Veers.
Explosions! You can have this guy up in the ATST. Obi-Wan, oh no, stop it, stop it. Look at the fucking mustache, man. Oh no. What is up, everybody? that took a little bit of time to work out. I'm sorry, man. There were some technical difficulties here and there, but welcome in. Welcome to the the very first live stream of 2026. The last live stream I did was October 30th, 2025. So I'm glad we are back now. Let me know if the audio is okay and everything, by the way, because I haven't set things up in quite a while, like I said. And things is, yeah. Never assume that you can just turn on whatever you left behind a few months ago and expect everything to work, because obviously it didn't. I think the audio is clipping a little bit. Let me know if that is the case, because I will correct it. So yeah, the live stream is back. I actually wanted to do it next week. That had to do. I'm doing it right now because I am going to Belgium again to my fiance. So yeah, I thought I'd do it today. And also, we are actually finishing the Republic Star. So what's up, Olda? By the way, hello there. Hello there. So yeah, we have the. I will show you. I will show you. Look at this. This is the entire Republic starter set with all the clones. I've been working on them for I think, yeah, well, a couple of weeks. White armor is yeah, it's really tough. There was many things that I tried with the white armor to make it more efficient and everything, but yeah, I think we are in a good spot now. I will show some of the models to you. For example, we have this guy, which I kit bashed. It's not really a kit bash, right? It's just putting a helmet on. He is to go with the ARF troopers for the Republic. That's what they. That's the box that he comes with, but actually you want to put them in the ARC troopers when you play. It's really weird that they put them in the ARF troopers, I think, because the ARF troopers are more long distance. It's these guys. And the ARC troopers, these guys, are more up close and personal. So you definitely want to pair these. Now, this one I still have to work on. Apart from that, I want to do some battle damage for all the miniatures, because right now they're quite clean, as you can see. And I am pretty happy with them. There is a lot of things that I would change. Oh, I see a little mistake there. You see the black there. There is some things that I would like to change about them, but I think I'm gonna call it a day, because I've been working on them for so long and trying out different kind of things that yeah, that it's time to finish it. And I know myself, I can go on forever with these. And you know, that's not gonna get them on the table. I should be basing them soon. This is Obi-Wan, which I am at the moment quite happy about. He maybe I'm going to change his hair color a little bit, though. It tends to, he looks a bit like the guy from Jedi Survivor now, I think. Like an old version of that. But pretty happy with him. people have been asking about the OSL. I always do very, very heavy OSL on my models. Just because, you know, if you put them on the table like this, like right here, that's where you should see it, right? This is the distance that we're looking at. And yeah, I always do heavy OSL. I like the effect, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's just through the airbrush. And what we want to do afterwards is just give it a little bit of highlight here and there. What's up, Celestian? How is it going, my man? It's been a while. I know that specifically Celestian is more into the stream than the videos. And you have been waiting since October. So I'm sorry for that. Yeah, what... Is there really a reason for the stream not? I just had to get my footing in my new routines and everything, and it takes a little while. And I had to tear down the studio a couple of times because I'm doing other live streams as well. Hey, 25 months. 25 months. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here again. But yeah, I just had to get myself back into a routine a little bit, and the live stream was the victim of this decision making that I do and that I'm very, very slow at. The same was for YouTube for a while, by the way. I had like a month that I didn't post anything on YouTube, and that is not good. That is not good. So yeah, I hope that the stream is going to be back like regularly now. I have to check what days I'm going to stream. Is there anything that you prefer? Just let me know, because there's a couple of nights that I am in the Netherlands. Maybe I should explain a little bit. I live like halftime in Belgium right now. Or that's the plan, because me and my fiance obviously want to be together, but we live in different countries. So I go to Belgium, and then she comes with me back to the Netherlands, and then I go to my work. Most of the times on Thursdays and Fridays, or Wednesdays and Fridays. So yeah, the stream should be somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in the evenings in the week. I'm so happy to see all of this come together now, like this army. I did put up a little reference image here, which, by the way, is from Shatterpoint. these are Shatterpoint cards. Just looking at these, I do really like them. It's a bummer that Shatterpoint didn't succeed. Made a video about that. I think most of you have seen them on YouTube as well. Yeah, it's a bummer for the people that were into Shatterpoint. I'm pretty happy because the focus is going back to Legion, and like I mentioned, like the layoffs at AMG was that kind of sucked. There's people that got fired because of this transition, and yeah, that's just really, really sucked. No, I haven't painted a lot of Shatterpoint either. I did start with some clones, but that was really just a test for this paint scheme. Now, I think we're going to work a little bit. Right. Okay, so let's. Okay, sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I can imagine that you watch every single video, but I know that you really came in for the live streams, right? So here we are. I'm glad that the chat is still working. that is great. Like I mentioned before, I haven't touched OBS or Twitch or going live for a couple of months, so it was yeah, it was a little bit scary to turn everything on and just to realize that nope, it's not working. You have to get another stream key and all of that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start painting, because there is some stuff to do. I started basing these guys. The basing is obviously it's not done because it's going to get a wash on it, like a reddish Geonosian kind of style wash. Me and Rick are actually doing the same thing for the bases, because that will look very, very cool on video, first of all, and well, second of all, it's just it's going to contrast nice, I think, with the yellow. There is some details that I really need to work on. As you can see, these little visors here, this has to get a little dark wash of something. I need to highlight a little bit of the armor, but overall I am pretty happy with how they look. So I think we're just first going to check all the yellow, because that is the most work at the moment. Just going to check with the yellow if everything is all right. What I did, maybe it's fun for you guys to know how I painted these clones. We'll take an example of this guy, for example. Let's see. What did I do? Do I remember? Yeah, okay, so I primed everything with rattle cans. First a gray color, then a white zenithal highlight, and after that I went in with, let's see if I have it here, I think so. I think it was this one. Soft tone. I got all the washes by Wargames, by the Army Painter, because I've seen a couple of videos that use them a lot, like Peachy Tips. It's a great YouTube channel, and I really like these washes. So I used that for all the clones, just to get in the recesses, and then I had to clean it up a bit, and obviously I thinned it down a bit, which I did with, no, not with the varnish, no. Or did I use the varnish? That would be funny. No, I did not use the varnish, I think. Like a Lamium medium, just a thinner, basically. After that, I went in for the yellow. There was two options for me. Oh wow, I got my first YouTube channel member. Oh, that is cool. I've actually been working on the channel memberships. JJ Duke, thank you, man. You're the very, 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 very first member on YouTube. I've been working on it yesterday, just to get the tiers right. And yeah, you're literally the first one. So thanks a lot. Thanks. That's so awesome. I've been working on channel memberships at my job as well. So I remembered that I had them on, and I have like exclusive content for the channel members as well. I think at a little bit of a higher tier though, which I have continued to make. But I haven't uploaded a lot because there was really no YouTube channel members to give it to. But thanks so much. Really, really cool. I have never mentioned it once in videos or whatever, and I am going to do that, like starting with the Star Wars Legion videos. I think I'm going to mention that there is a member section that you can join. Yeah, I didn't really feel that it was appropriate to do it earlier. I set it up, but yeah, I don't know. Never really pushed it too much or something. But you found it, so thank you. Thanks a lot, man. So, there was a couple of options for me for the clone army, because obviously you get the you're going to choose a battalion, a legion, or a color, basically, right? I wanted to go for the 182nd Legion, which got destroyed, I think, on Fallujah, the Battle of Fallujah, but I am not entirely sure. And they only appeared in a comic, I think. They have like a very hot red color, like this one. Fluo red, like if you've been here before, you know that this is one of my favorite colors to use. It doesn't really show on camera though. Maybe I should change the settings of this camera. Reminder. Both these I use for that. But I don't know. It looked too much like the Celestian, help me out here, like the Coruscant Guard guys. What Legion was that again? It looked too much like that. So it was either the 212th. I looked at Yoda's Legion. I looked at Mace Windu's Legion. But I ended up doing this one because ultimately I wanted to decide who is my favorite commander. And that's definitely Obi-Wan. So I went for this. Now, I've been speaking to my buddy Rick. Yeah, 182nd is red. Yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to do the 182nd was also because I'm a huge Blink-182 fan. I thought it was cool. It was one of the first things that I just looked up. I looked up, like, is there a 182nd? Because if there wasn't one, I could have made one up. So yeah. But anyways, I just chose these guys. I've been talking to my buddy Rick about all the battle forces that they're going to do, right, for Star Wars Legion. There's going to be a lot of battle forces, lots of different kind of themed armies. And I know it's going to be quite expensive, but I feel that I want a lot of those battle forces. So the 212th, I'm thinking about doing like a Yoda force, maybe a Wookiee, I think it's called Wookiee Defenders, the Wookiee Defenders battle force. And I will get a box of clones, which I will paint up with some, with some green or something. Not like the full camo thing that the Kashyyyk clones have, I think. But something of my own making, like something like this or something. That is going to get expensive, obviously, but I just love themed armies, and the only thing that I was a little bit annoyed by when I played my Rebels is that I had some different bases on them, and I just want everything to be coherent, and yeah, just it's gonna be fine, because Legion is really back to be one of my main priorities and main focuses for this year. I've promised myself not to get into too much other stuff. Of course, there's stuff that I'm going to try, but I'm not going to... Like last year, 2025 was like a transitional year for me, also for the YouTube channel and everything. Because I had the feeling that I had to keep up with all the games that came out, and then I'd probably buy a box, and I was like, okay, but now I need some more because I need to play it, and I wanted to do everything. And I've come to the conclusion that that was not the way. That was definitely not the way. So yeah, the main focus is going to be Star Wars Legion. Obviously, I already have a X-Wing collection, so I'm going to be playing X-Wing a little bit more as well. Moonstone is still a big one, which is a simpler game. Same goes for Dead Man's Hand, which I have a pretty cool idea for. Because now that everybody has a lot of Shatterpoint models, I am looking at a way to play like Dead Man's Hand rules, but make it like the Outer Rim version. So we play with bounty hunters, but with the rules that we have in Dead Man's Hand. Apart from that, I am very, very excited for Legion's skirmish mode, which I believe, but correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that has been out, right, for a couple of years actually. I don't really think anyone played it. But there's something happening behind the scenes at AMG that I think they're going to expand on that. And my projection, and a lot of projection in the comments of my latest video, was that it is going to be like a kill team kind of thing, where AMG is going to release models and make sculpts for them. Hey Jace, what's up? Stranger. Oh no. Wait, let me get back to you, Jace. But what I think is they're going to make a skirmish mode, but with alternate sculpts for Obi-Wan or whatever, or make a couple of alternate sculpts for some clones, some character clones perhaps. So they're going to make a new game mode for that, which is interesting for existing Legion players, as well as the players that want to do like the skirmish thing. That's what I think is going to happen. And of course, skirmish is something else than recon. I'm glad that they called it recon, and I think it has to do with the fact that there's a skirmish mode coming out, the Spec Ops mode, that is going to have like their own unique models and everything. What they should have done with Shatterpoint, or at least that's what people say. So yeah, Jace, what is up, my man? Yeah, it's been. Wait, how long has it been? Since October. October was the last stream. So yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, we're back. Just been busy, man. How have you been? How's everything going? Are you still painting? I haven't even been on Twitch a whole lot, to be honest. I do see a lot of painters from the UK people play a lot of video games. I know that you always played video games. Okay, so also I'm looking at a nearly finished army now, and there's a lot of yellow to correct, right? Oh, right. I was saying how I did this. I just used this Ian and yellow for everything. Now the problem with contrast paints, or the problem, my technique is just not really good, is that it can kind of pull up here and there, and sometimes you want it to pull up, like here, for example. That's okay, but right here I don't think it's really that nice. So I think we're going to correct that a little bit, and we're going to do that with this one. It's a really nice yellow color. I really should fix the camera settings, because it doesn't look like that at all in real life. But okay. And then I noticed on this card that there's some battle damage here and there. I have something for that, which could be maybe this, or maybe this. I think it's pretty much the same color. So that's what I'm going to do the battle damage with one of the fancier brushes, because it's really sharp. But first, we're going to maybe correct those splotches a little bit. I also think this guy has like a little bit. It needs a little bit more contrast in the whites, but you know what? I'm going to call it a day with these guys today. I'm not going to work on it much more because we also need to record a video for that. But this is the idea with the battle damage and everything, and that's what I want to do today as well. So first we're going to correct the yellow and then do a little bit of battle damage here and there, and the basing I'm going to do off stream because I'm going to do that with my buddy Rick. Kind of have the same armies. He bought like a separatists starter box. He already owned a lot of B1s. Now he has a lot of B1s. So yeah. Sorry Jace. Let's see. Good man. Yeah, still painting. Did take a little break over Christmas. Yeah. I worked a little bit in Christmas, but mostly on the YouTube channel because that was also getting neglected a little bit. So yeah. Gosh, man, I'm so excited that I have my first channel membership on YouTube. It's really cool. That's really cool. Thank you so much, and yeah, you'll see stuff floating around there. All right. Let's see. And the thing was, oh yeah, ooh, do you want to see it? I think I'm going to make a different one though, but I can show it to you. Celestian is talking about the bot bash. The bot bash is something that is very, very, very cool. By Bill making stuff. Maybe Jace, you want to join in as well? Basically, you roll on a table. You get random monster parts or a bot parts, actually like a robot parts, and you have to make something from scratch. Okay, so this was my initial. It's really, really crappy, obviously, but I got like a medic bot. This was the initial idea. Just to do like a something like this little carriage thing here for fallen comrades or something. And then what I came up with so far is this. Now, this looks like a total shit show, but I promise you, it's going to be cool because when it's primed, I think it's gonna look okay, and then we're going to put on like a cloth like this to make something like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this one though, and my fiance actually made hers, and she did a really, really good job. If I take a break later on, remind me that I'm grabbing hers, because she already finished, of course. Yeah, you've seen it, I think, right? I'll get it out because it's really, really, really good, and she liked it a lot. She loved making that bot. I kind of had to talk her into it. So she was not really into it. She was like, nah, okay, I don't know, I cannot do it. We did one of those challenges before, and then she wasn't really happy with it. Yeah, I think this week. Oh no, it's Sunday. God. Okay, I think next weekend we're going to build another one, and I think I might re-roll this one because I haven't filmed anything for this. I only filmed like what Sophie did. And I don't know. I want something maybe something else, or maybe I'll like redesign it a little bit or something. I don't know. It was a lot of like the. But how far are you, Celestian? Because I have problems with the glue and everything sticking, as you can see. But it was really fun to do. I loved it. And I invite everybody to join with the bot bash. It's a lot of fun. But like mentioned, I haven't recorded my process, mostly hers, so that's why I might start over. So yeah. Ooh, the keywords. I might have it here, Celestian, but I am not sure. Ooh, the first drawings for the Winners logo. I think. Nah, I don't think I have it here. I do have a little bit of a thing. This is all bunny wizard drawings. You see that? I don't think I have it here. Oh wait, I do. No, I don't. Never mind. So many bunny wizards, dude. There's bunny wizards everywhere. Just randomly, yeah, randomly. Right there. Right there. Oh gosh, there's more. Oh no, this is something. Oh, we really should get painting. Really should get painting, but this was the monster bash. You have the bot bash. You also have a monster bash, which I also attended but didn't finish. This was, I think, before the stream even, and before the YouTube channel even existed. I can show you this one because it's standing right there. Maybe I still have some footage of making this, but I am not entirely sure. But this is what I came up with for this one. And you know what? I think I did a pretty good job on sculpting, because all of these parts, this is sculpted. This is milliput. Isn't a win stream without the hour? Yeah, right. Honestly, like looking at it now, I think it's a pretty good sculpt. Anyways, the story behind this little dragon is that that it hatched. Someone put it in a cage and it was neglected. Its wings are chopped off, as you can see. It's a dinosaur body. I still have to sculpt the tail, as you can see. But this is how far I got with the monster bash, and then now we are like maybe 2 years later and we didn't do anything with it. But again, if this is primed, it's gonna look sick. Can I even take it out? I don't... Oh, the arm is attached with a poster tag, by the way. So... Oh. Yeah, but I like these scratch building things. I want to maybe do a little bit more of that on the channel as well. But I think it's such a different thing from, you know, playing Star Wars Legion or miniature things that I have contemplated. Like, how is that going to work, you know, on a miniature gaming channel? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The Monster Bash is going to be a video for sure. So there's that. So, anyways, How long are we in? Yeah, almost an hour. It's almost an hour. We haven't painted anything yet. It's classic. It's classic, and I haven't seen you guys for a very long time, so I think it's okay. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Oh, let's not drop that in my wet palette. Okay, so like mentioned, we're just going to correct some of the yellows because it's a little bit splotchy here and there. The funny thing is that what we're doing right now, um, it kind of feels counterintuitive, but all the painting that I do is oftentimes counterintuitive because, yeah, I could have just started with this color, right? I just don't want the super dark splotches to be around, so that's why I'm correcting it. Also, if you go over dark spots with yellow, it turns a little bit green, as you can see here. That I also want to correct. Am I going to do this for every single clone? I want to, but I don't think we're going to do that this stream. Just the most obvious ones I want to do. Just go over them a little bit and see what is up. Have you painted your clones, Celestial? No, right? Are you building them? I thought you were building them, maybe. JJ Duke, by the way, are you in the Discord? Because sometimes people use other names on different platforms, so maybe I don't know who you are, right? What's your name on the? Is it the same? Am I making a grief mistake right now? Oh gosh. Well, awesome. I'm glad that that there's now a first channel member. Like I really am glad because it felt a little bit too hard for me to or too hard, not too hard, but it, like I mentioned, like inappropriate for me to really put it out there. But now that we have one, I think I'm going to promote it a little bit more. And obviously all the earnings from Twitch and YouTube, everything, it's going right back into the channel, and mostly not even miniatures, but stuff like cameras, lights, clamps, microphones, all kinds of stuff. and that has been quite an investment actually. If I count it up over the past 2 years, but it's a good thing because it's also for my YouTube channel. It's very handy, everything that I own, and it's a hobby of mine as well. So I don't mind spending money on hobbies, basically. Okay, yeah. We have about 30 more to go, so let's just call this one like done-ish. It's really just correcting, you know. I should really not repaint every single, but on this one it's really clear, right? You see all the splotchiness there, and there's a hair. You see the very dark orange there. It kind of looks like fire. It's looks pretty cool somewhat, but it's not what I'm going for, so I'm just going to correct it a little bit. Oh, nice. That box, it came with a new box, right? It was a new what's it called? The battle box force maelstrom thing. I really like the Eldari ones, Corsairs. But I recently, because, you know, obviously 11th edition 40k is coming up, and I have a whole bunch of photon to paint. I recently landed on a paint job for my Leagues of Photon. Am I going to play 40k? Probably not, but I just want to have a finished photon army that I can use if I want to. Like mentioned before, Legion will be the main focus this year with all the battle forces, and I want to create a couple of battle forces. I want to finish a couple of battle forces, like Legion battle forces, like my Ewok battle force. I have quite a lot of Ewoks. Chewie in the ATST. It is a battle force, so it might be my next project, but there's another project that that me and my buddy Rick are excited about, and that is the Hoth, the Battle of Hoth themed battle forces. So that might be my next purchase. We can do cool games, you know, film some good footage. Yeah, you know what? This actually only needs a little bit of touching up. This shouldn't take too long. Yeah, so 40k, I want to try it when 11th comes out, and I might make some content about it as well, and specifically about my photon. But I expect not to really fall in love with it all over again. Because I just think that Legion is the better system, and you know, me personally, I think that. funny because in my latest video I put a lot of disclaimers saying this is my own opinion, please, you know. And still people got fired up about some stuff. Like, what can I do? I literally had like a full screen text saying disclaimer, big disclaimer coming. These are not facts, I'm speculating. Yeah. It's just funny. It's just funny to me. Then again, the whole thing that happened with Shadowpoint, it can be quite painful for people, right? Can't wait for a Mandalorian Battle Force or Ghost Crew. My downfall into a rebel army. Yeah. I know a certain someone, not me, my buddy Rick, who is actually making a Mandalorian Battle Force right now using all kinds of proxies, and he has lots of cool models. He picked up every single Mandalorian in existence, you know, by the AMG models, but also a lot of proxies. And he's working on that as we speak. Which is also my dream, obviously, to have a Mandalorian Battle Force. But it is going to happen. When is Adepticon? Does anyone know? Or Mini-Stravaganza? I think Mini-Stravaganza is later on in the year, and Adepticon is earlier in the year. But I think Adepticon is... Yeah, it's definitely Adepticon, by the way. That's coming up first. I think there's going to be some big releases there. Some big announcements for Star Wars Legion. It's the end of this month. Exciting. We'll plan in a live stream for the Star Wars Legion reveals, because I'm really excited. It's probably also the time that they're going to come up with, or that they're going to come with the releases for 11th edition, or at least the reveals maybe. We're going towards the summer, and the summer is 11th edition time, I think. Cool. Yeah, we will... like, unless it's really not possible for me, but it will be cool to do a live stream like we did before. That was a lot of fun. Just a little watch party thing. Oh, okay. That's already confirmed. Wow. Then I guess Adepticon is going to be a big one this year. Okay, fixed that one. I really have my like high hopes for the Skirmish Legion game. For the Skirmish game mode, I should say. It's not a new game. It's not going to be a new game. It would be... Oh man, no. Surely they're not going to do that, right? Surely they're not going to release like a new Skirmish game with Legion size models. Oh, I mean, it's okay if you just keep it under the Legion banner and just call it Legion Special Ops. What I think they have called it now. Like I asked it before. Maybe Celestian, do you know if Special Ops is still on the website right now, AMG's website? I can check it myself as well. Maybe that's... But maybe you know. I know that the Moss Geek was really excited about that mode, and I am as well. I actually prefer like smaller scale games over war games. Just because of the fact that it's easy to set up and you don't need a huge table for it and all that jazz. I just like smaller footprint games, like Dead Man's Hand. It still is there. Okay, then I will take a look at it soon. I will take a break in about 15 minutes or something. And I will get the bash bot, Sophie's bash bot. Maybe I should call her up and give her like try and get her to do a little bit of commentary. Okay, so Adepticon, 25th to the 29th of March. Yeah, we have to get my buddy Rick in here, and we do a live stream like that. Maybe we can do that. You know what? Let's call our buddy Rick. Let's call our buddy Rick. Yo, you're live on the stream. Hello.
Oh, hello. I'm playing Legion right now.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
What?
I'm playing a game Legion Separatist against the Republic.
Ah, okay. You're playing with yourself at the moment.
No, I'm playing with a guy.
Oh, no way. Okay. Well, sorry to interrupt your game, man.
No worries. Is this like a radio show now? You also see video?
Yeah. Kinda. No, but I wanted to ask you. Adepticon is coming up. The 25th till the 29th of March. You should come here and we should watch it together and do a watch party thing.
Adepticon? Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
And when the Legion releases come out, we can do a little watch party.
Count me in, man. I'm definitely game for that.
Nice. So who's winning?
Sorry?
Who's winning?
It's just round 2 now.
It's gonna get down.
It's very close right now, so.
Alright, cool.
I'll be sure to send you some videos.
Alright, it's cool.
Alright, mate.
Love you. Bye. Alright, there we go. So we're going to do the Adepticon thing. It's gonna be fun. We're going to do a little watch party. Maybe do a little bit of predictions. I had no idea that he was oh god. Did I miss oh shit, sorry man. The chat is still not fucking fixed. I'm going to get something else for this. I'm going to get a different Jace, do you have like a chat plugin thing that works? Because somehow Schulbach is not welcome in the chat. Shadow banned me. Yeah, so have I played any other games? Let's see. I played Dead Man's Hand a little bit, but just solo, just you know, to get a little bit more familiar with some of the extended rules, because there's some extended rules there for characters and everything. Haven't played Moonstone because I don't really have anyone to play Moonstone with. Oh god, really? Oh damn, man. Yeah, it's I'm going to fix another chat thing. It's nice that it looks nice because I like the layout of it, but I'm going to change it up. And I'm going to do that this Wednesday. And then we'll have a stream again. Let's see, this week we might be able to have a stream somewhere. Maybe in the weekend, actually. Maybe next weekend. Oh man, I do want to play some Moonstone. And there's actually some really exciting things for Moonstone happening because Goblin King Games, they contacted me about doing something for their 10-year anniversary. I think it's 10 years. So we're able to give away some cool stuff for Moonstone, but that will be in the Moonstone video. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But no, the last couple of weeks have been all about Star Wars Legion. You know, the Getting Started series is in production. I shot hours of footage of battles and painting and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just a matter of editing now and do the game with the new starter sets with Rick, because obviously I'm still painting this one up. So that still needs to happen. But before that, there's going to be one of the Star Wars Legion Getting Started series videos. For sure. Whole show. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to do a game before the events and everything. And I think I'm going to focus a little bit on Commonwealth, just so I don't have too much to think about during the games. Just something quite like beginner friendly, I guess. Almost done. How is your Moonstone collection doing, by the way, Schulbach? You pretty much have everything there is, right? Tumbledown Street. Ah, okay. Wow. You hate the gnomes? No way. Why would you hate the gnomes? I love the gnomes. Just the way they play, or... Ah, okay. Ah. Well, to each their own, I guess. I really like them. Or not all of them, to be honest. But I like that miner dude. I don't know what his name is. Is it Morris? No? It's not Morris. %. Cool. I still have to finish a couple of things, actually. I do have... Yeah, I still need to finish Drunk Fritz, which I've had for maybe 1.5 years or something. The other limited, like festive model, like Olim. And I think a box of Commonwealth here and there. Yeah, but again, I've been painting clones for about a month, so it will be a nice change of pace. I am pretty done with clones. I gotta say, it's great though that it's almost done now. Hey Carabas, what is going on? Hello from the UK. Hello from the Netherlands. Welcome in on the YouTube. Hi, cool. Are you also the starter set? You mean, Carabas? What's up, Vampire? What is going on? Are we ever really done? No. No, and that is my biggest problem with this hobby, I think. But we are really, really, really nearly done. Done painting at least, and then we have to do the basing. But we're going to do that with my buddy Rick, who apparently is now playing a game of Legion. Very, very cool. He's been playing a lot of Legion because... So, he played Legion yesterday with Maarten, as you have probably seen. He plays a game right now, and then he's gonna play tomorrow again, because tomorrow is Legion night. Which unfortunately I cannot attend once again. Okay, what did you get, Carabas? What else did you get? Magna Guards, they are quite awful to build. Are they? Celestian in the Twitch chat should know a little something about that. Do you have Magna Guards? Yeah, you have Magna Guards, right? 3 days in a row? That's crazy talk. The wife would divorce me if I tried that. Yeah, well, it's the buddy Rick, right? I mean, yeah, he has 3 days in a row, and then we had like a whole weekend last week. All we did was paint and play and all that. And we went out, which heavily cut down the time we had on Saturday. Gosh. Grievous on bike, Magna Guards, Command Droids, AAT Tank, Aqua Droids. Cool, cool. Maarten actually played, like a buddy of mine played with the crabs yesterday. And they were quite good, actually. I think they were the MVP of the afternoon. Are you new to Legion, Carabas? Carabas says, how are they? Talking about the crabs, I think. I don't like the look of the minis, to be fair. You know what? I felt exactly the same way. when I saw them and they were revealed and everything, I really did not like them. Then I saw them yesterday in real life with Maarten, and I really liked them. I thought they were cool. Yeah, Maarten, Celestia and Maarten just put them forward pretty fast. Just put them out there, and I think he used them mainly for melee. I had the original starter box way back and never played. Just got back into the new version and started buying. Ah, okay, cool. Did you assemble and paint the original starter? I'm also a returning player somewhat, Carabas. I haven't played a lot of Legion in 2025. You can get them in melee, they are amazing. They are comparable to dewbacks, I think. In playstyle, at least. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know Maarten did a lot of damage yesterday with them, and just put them out there. I do think Rick won yesterday, by the way. And why do I sound so surprised that happened? It's not because Rick is a bad player, but Maarten is generally he knows pretty much everything there is to know about Legion. Which, by the way, is a good little segment here. I made a video about Star Wars Legion terrain. I made a couple actually, and all of them have Maarten featured on the video. Because he prints out a lot of terrain, but he also designs terrain, and it's some very, very cool terrain that he makes. He recently launched a Kickstarter, which was successful, and I think you can now buy it on, I think on Etsy. I have a whole lot of that terrain right behind me. I prefer my triple spider spam. Oh gosh. Both Rick and Maarten are pretty high level players. Yeah. But I have to say that both me and Rick, we really have to get back into it again. So what Rick is doing right now with playing so many games is really, really good. Just need a routine. And clones are completely new to me, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. I haven't played them yet, so. Just Vader and the Stormtroopers and the speeder bikes that you made. Okay, I watched the video you put up. Terrain looks cool. Yeah, the terrain is really, really nice. Gosh, I'm so excited about Adepticon. Right to watch football, my dude. You have a good one. Catch you later. Okay, cool. What are you watching? Chelsea Arsenal, I think. You're a Man U fan, though. Right? Or am I saying something completely wrong now? They're fun? Yeah, why do you think they're fun? They're durable. That's one thing I know. Like the token sharing is nice. All right. Yeah, I'm doing too much detailing again because we're talking and we're having fun here. But I really have to speed it up because otherwise it's not going to be done. Let's just take a overall look where I see most of the splotchiness of the contrast paint. This guy, like next in line. This is a prime example of too much pooling of the contrast paints, right? That's what we're going to correct. Did anyone see my latest video about Star Wars Shatterpoint? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts for you guys in the chat, both on YouTube and Twitch. Hear your thoughts if I may have been correct with my speculation and stuff. Yo, what's up, Carabas? Moved over to Twitch. That's a good one. It's where the party is at most of the times. YouTube is normally a little bit more quiet. Thanks for the follow, my man. Welcome to the tribe. It's Twitch is usually where the cool people hang out, right, Celestian? The cool kids. You know it, man. You know it. Gosh, my white balance is really messed up on one of the cameras, by the way. But okay, we'll fix that later. I think the most important thing is to fix the chat because it's not fun if people don't see the people don't see their chats. But we see Carabas's chat now. What is that with certain? I really have to get into why that is. It's bullshit. Yeah, it's really just some people. Maybe I should not even change it, you know? If there's nothing that I can do to fix it, let's just, leave it at what it is, because I think it looks pretty cool, and I've set it up um, with messages disappearing and nice fade and all that kind of stuff. I put quite some time into it. It just sucks that some people. I remember there was this kid, right? Shark something. He was a young guy who was oftentimes in the chat. And he was really bummed out that his messages were not there. So I felt kind of bad for him. Shark. Oh God, what was his name again? He was a young Padawan. He was good at painting as well. Yeah, the problem is that the messages don't show up sometimes, Garwas. But yours does, so you're lucky. I guess. Gosh, I really like these. I really like this yellow orangey thing going on. You're like Yoda. How old are you, if I may ask? I'm old myself, I'm turning what am I? I'm turning 39 this year. Right? Yeah. 53. Oh, that's alright, man. It's not that old. Do you have a local community to play Star Wars Legion with? Do you plan on playing, or? I know, by the way, that some of the markings that I do are not correct for the 212s, but yeah. It doesn't really bother me too much. I did this thing. I did this on the side. But I think the helmet is normally a little bit different. Apart from that, I don't think there's a lot of phase 1 clothes for the 212. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was mostly phase 2. Plus, I wanted phase 1s for my normal troopers, so that I have phase 2 clones for, like, for example, the ARC Trooper, which I really love the paint scheme up. Gosh, there's something about like dark gray or black and yellow that is black and yellow. Gosh, that is just really, really cool. Absolutely love this. Maybe the backpack though. I'm not too sure about the backpack yet. Maybe there should be a little bit more. I don't know. Should it be dark? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna have a little break so I can get a little drink, and because my coffee is cold. Hey, Skelly God, what's up? W Art. What do you mean? Yeah, so I'm going to have a. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice, and it's still quite cold in here. But I'm going to have a break. Did I have a be right back? No, I didn't have a good be right back screen yet. We can just do this. Yeah, and I'll get like my fiance. She made a a bot bash from scratch, like a model. And I will get that because she's done with hers. So yeah. Alright. That's what I meant. W figures? I still don't really know what you mean, Skelly. I still don't really know. So yeah, I'm going to be right back, guys. Have a good one. I will put on a little ad for the people on Twitch, so we don't have to be bothered with that while I'm painting. Cool. Alright, see you in a bit. Sorry. Skelly. Bro. What are they then? They are Star Wars Legion miniatures, my dude. Wait. This is a tabletop game. You might have come in and not knowing what we're doing here, but we're painting up these miniatures, and you can play a game with it. It's Star Wars Legion. Check it out. It's very, very cool. I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. All right. What's up, everybody? We're back. Thanks, Skelly God. Yeah, I've had this music for for a very, very long time on the stream now. So yeah, this is the bot that my fiance made out of, well, out of trash. And I think she did a very, very good job for it being her first kind of scratch build. I think she rolled the collector. If for, hey, what's up, Omni? By the way, hello, welcome in. It's been a while. So you roll for random parts. I think she had like a big. You roll big body. You roll googly eyes or something, and then the collector for flavor. So it's a collector bot, and well, she made this out of absolutely nothing but trash, and I think she did a really, really good job. Like especially the metallic, and then go over with this pale color. I think she did a really good job. Very, very cool. And again, she made hers in maybe 3 hours or something, from concept to finish. So that was pretty amazing. I had something else to show you. I finally got my hands on this. This was an exclusive model in 2023, I believe. A store exclusive, which was basically the only missing thing from my Leagues of Photon collection. Now, I do not own every single Leagues of Photon model. There's new models as well. But these are quite limited. So when the Leagues of Photon came out, I knew that I wanted to collect them as my kind of like main 40k faction. It's funny that Praise the Omni is in now, because I kind of let go of my Adeptus Mechanicus army. It's still here, but I switched to the Leagues of Photon. So I'm happy that I was able to pick this up secondhand. It was an okay price. It was still a little bit expensive, but it was okay. And then something else that I picked up recently is this. The Saber Tank. Very, very good in-game. I think quite necessary, and this is going to be the next build for yeah, maybe for a stream. I think the next stream is going to be with this model. Maybe just build it and paint it up on a later stream. I want a second one, probably. And color-wise, I'm going to do everything that is red here. I'm going to do in yellow, and I'm going to do some black or darker details. Love it. Chris has Photon too. He'll like that. Okay. Cool. How's Chris doing? How is he? How is everything? Are you guys still streaming? Because I haven't been on Twitch for a long time. My last stream was actually in October, apparently. Maybe I should work on that thing that he's standing on. By the way, lead belcher, a little bit of lead belcher. Why not? Yeah, the Saber Tank is really, really cool. I love it. Yes, Kelly God. Star Wars Legion is a tabletop miniatures game. And well, there's lots of videos on my channel if you want to check it out about Star Wars Legion and about tabletop gaming in general. I maybe you know what tabletop gaming is. Maybe you don't. If you don't, then it's a good place to start to just look on the channel a little bit. I've been missed. Oh, I'm glad that you guys are doing okay. It was just a little bit. I took a little bit of a break from streaming a little bit. I was trying to focus on my new job and YouTube as well. So planning RoseCon, which is coming up soon. Yeah. So can you tell the people here about RoseCon? What it's all about, where it is. I think it wasn't it in Sheffield? And I'm doing okay. I'm doing good actually. Very, very good. Just exciting things with work. Love the new job. The first job that it's in Cardiff. Okay. But I finally found a job that I actually like doing a lot. That I still go to work with a smile on my face. And that's a great thing, working with friends, and yeah, love it. Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up? Yeah, long time no see. Just explained to Omni that yeah, the focus was on other things for a little bit. So not a lot of YouTube, not a lot of Twitch, but I hope we're at least on YouTube. We're definitely back with producing videos. Yeah, the legendary people, the people that helped me out a bunch when the Twitch stream was just starting. I remember it vividly when I met all you UK people. Skellygots. I did see one when you left. It's sad to see the game dying along with many others, including the one I play. Which one was that? Which game? Yeah, it's I'm glad. I miss you guys too. I've just not been on Twitch, even watching. And it feels that I've been super busy the last couple of months, and I have been, and there was a lot of traveling, of course. Last year was crazy. Went to Japan twice. Switzerland, well, Belgium all the time because my fiance lives there, of course. But yeah, it's nice to be. It really feels good to pop open the stream again and see everybody again. And I'll be hanging out a little bit more from now on. No, I know. No, it's not the pressure. I know. Okay, the event in support of raising awareness for mental health and the fight against adversity for all creative for all creative people. We are hosting our second convention on the 25th of April at Firestorm Games, Cardiff, Wales. Event itself will be hosting some guests within our hobby, including Galloway Paints from Siege Studios, the Miniatures Apothecaries, and Black Dog Painting. Black Dog Painting, I know. We have Age of Sigmar Spirit Tournament. Ooh, that's nice. I wish I could be there. It's great to talk to you guys again. It's I miss the community, you know, like with everybody. It's I know that Banka has been around and Jace had a little break but is back now. But the Rainbow, is Rainbow still out there? Okay, so stream on Monday, Tuesday, game on Thursday, along with Chris and 2 other friends. Chris streams on Wednesday and Friday, but we're always around. Cool. Nice. Have you continued that Baldur's Gate playthrough? I know this was like maybe a year ago, maybe longer. I play and make content from Gar, Roblox, Star Wars, okay, and Battlefront 2, but that one you could say is not that. Oh, X-Wing. You mean X-Wing, probably, Skelly God. Oh, damn. Ah, that's a bummer to. Well, glad she's okay, but it's a bummer to hear. No Mageddon. Oh shit, I've seen that. I've seen No Mageddon. It looks 200 J's statue. Oh. I'll hit her up. I'll hit up Rainbow. Yeah, I stream to YouTube as well. I kind of just make it out to be that there's so many people watching, right? No, I have a little bit of a like YouTube. I have my biggest following on YouTube, but they're usually not over at the live streams. Or they are, but they're not really chatty. Who the hell are you talking to? Yeah. Yeah, now we're talking to Skelly God. I've actually been to the UK a couple of times as well this year. I've been to Brighton and I've been to Southampton, or close to Newark. You're saying you've been out to Japan and a couple of times recently. One of my younger cousins has been out there for a month and she loved it. Yeah, I can imagine. I've been to Japan 3 times now. One was for vacation, and the other 2, the most recent ones, were for work. Just filming there. Skelly God says, "I'm not made up, bro." Chris says hello, but you can see that. No, but Japan is fantastic. It's I can't even explain it. It's such a different world, and for hobbyists especially, it's beautiful. Not so much miniature gaming, obviously, but more like Gunpla and model kit building, and stores as the size of warehouses with just hobby stuff. It's amazing. I did make a little video about that. If you want to see, that Omni and Chris, I think there's like a Japan hobby vlog somewhere on my YouTube. So yeah, Skelligod says hello back. Yeah, something like big camera, Celestian. Big camera is oh my god, such a huge store. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, so Chris, I am collecting Leagues of Photon. And that was really one of the limited ones that I missed. But I finally was able to pick up this one. I have the other commemorative series one, the big girl. But this one I was still missing. So I'm really happy. I don't even think it is that useful in game. But yeah, because I think he uses weapons that cannot be combined or something. But who gives a stuff? You know, I'm probably not even going to play 40k anymore. Yeah, the Einherjar champ. Yeah, the girl. I can just give me a sec. Yeah, this one. Oh my lord, there he is, the fucking legend, Mas Geek. What's up? Yeah, they're both awesome. They're both awesome. What's up, Mas Geek? So nice to see you. It's really a little bit of a reunion now. But you know, as for collecting the Leagues of Photon, I have a lot of Photon, and I want to collect everything for the Photon, and I have like a completed army, and you know, the dream. But these ones are kind of hard to get by, so I was really happy that I finally found this, because I've been looking for it for 2 years, I think. So yeah. Back to the pile. Yeah. I think she's pretty cool. Just think she looks pretty cool. Nice to see you, man. Mas Geek, the legend. How have you been, Mas Geek? Have you been like standard question? But have you been painting? Have you been hobbying? How's it going? Are you happy? Oh yeah, the goblin or the orc slayer, right? Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Sorry, I think he's pretty cool. It's funny because in the his stats are pretty insane. He has a higher toughness and higher wounds count than a marine in Terminator armor. Which is extremely funny. I saw someone post that in the Discord recently, and it made me laugh a little bit. But I think he's awesome, and I'm definitely going to get him and all the new models. And there's a bunch of things that I still have to get, by the way, for the Leagues of Photon. But yeah, I'm just more. I'm really back into Star Wars Legion again, so I've been painting up, well, clones. When 11th edition comes around, I think I want to try 40k again, and hopefully get familiar with the rules a little bit so I can play the occasional game. But yeah, Star Wars Legion is really where it's at for me. The hover vehicles, like the the motors, the what is it called? Motorcycle things. I actually like those. Or do you mean the new ones, like the round one? I think they're. I don't know. Sometimes I just like something in real life. It's funny. Skelly God, sorry man. Didn't know you were. How long have you been doing YouTube? 2 years, I think. 2 years. Pretty consistently as well. The new Rebel Hoth Legion set. The new one, is that out already, guys? What? Am I missing? Gosh, I'm missing stuff. It's on pre-order. Okay. Oh gosh. Well, guess what I'm getting. No, I literally before you came in, I talked about a little bit that me and my buddy are talking about doing more videos on Legion again, and we're going to do some of those battle forces because they're going to come with a lot of those themed boxes from now on. And Hoth is actually the first one that we're going to get into. So yeah, I'm pre-ordering that. I'm pre-ordering that for sure. Do you know when it's coming out? Are those not included in the box? I thought those were included. April. Ooh, okay. That's pretty soon. Gosh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought that was the case, but okay. Well, I do have a very cool Luke Skywalker model though. This is a pretty limited one, which is perfect for the Battle of Hoth. So maybe yeah, of course I want to have the Tauntauns, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just use this one because this is just, I love this one. So Skelly God, for how long have you been doing YouTube then? Or do you make like TikTok content or something? Ooh, okay. It's all new sculpts as well then, Celestian. Chris, do you play Star Wars Legion as well? Or this is the start for you, perhaps? What? Maybe I forgot about that. Oh shit, I think I forgot about that. Oh, you started yesterday, Skelly God. Okay, well, there we go. What is your plan? What do you have like a release schedule or something that you wanna? How much are you going to upload? What's your plan? I'd love to hear, and I want to give you tips if you want them. Not that I'm such a authority, but well, YouTube is a big part of my job. So if you want tips, just let me know. What? Or I never knew, or I probably forgot. I probably forgot. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, then somehow we're going to have to get together and do a game one day. I don't think I can make it to the Chris Con, but perhaps some other day. Were you at like the skill model challenge this year? I believe a bunch. I think Jace was there. And also, are you guys going live today? Of course, I'm going to need someone to raid into. Oi, the wheel bikes, cool. Skelligod on YouTube. School on weekdays. Post 2+ reels on weekends, and I hope to get plus 1,000 views in a month to get verified as a creator on the game. Okay. And you mean views on? Do you make long? Okay, 2 posts and 2 reels. What do you mean with? Are you only going to do reels because you also want to get YouTube partnered, right? Ah, okay. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I'll be subscribing to you. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that after stream because I'm afraid that I will mess something up. Sorry, I'm missing some Twitch chats, I think. Let's see. Alright, cool. You planning to do live streams as well, Skelligod? Not to totally mess with the vibe, by the way, but does anyone know the current status of what's going on in the world? Because I haven't checked it today. Don't check. Okay. Let's maybe not, by the way. Let's not. Okay. We're here to avoid... yeah, exactly, Omni. Let's not get into that. I was just curious because we were playing Legion yesterday and then all the shit happened and I was like, what, how do we have such... how did this even... Yeah, right. That's probably the smart move, Celestian. Okay. Some more splotchiness on this guy, so we're going to correct that. We're obviously not going to finish it today, guys. We're obviously not finishing it today, of course. I was quite confident because I worked till 3:30 in the morning on these guys yesterday. Because I wanted to make sure... mistake. Did I make a mistake? Yeah. Because I wanted to be able to finish it in this stream, but then it was a lot of talky, obviously, because I have not been here for a while. And I think that has priority. And I mean, to be fair, it's kind of done. You know, what we're doing here is repairing some of the mistakes. And just, you know, just making it a little, just not finishing it. That's what we're doing. Like, if I would have to record video with this army right now, I could. And that was the main goal. Because, yeah. We need to get that game going. Yes, the Moss Geek. Yes, I am. I went over a few different options, but I landed on the 212th. The reason for that is that I was just thinking, who's my favorite commander? Who's my favorite Jedi? And that's the boy Obi-Wan. So let's go for the 212th. I am thinking about at some point, you know, also doing a Wookiee battle force where I will be using Yoda as the commander probably, and maybe do 1 or 2 clone infantry units in sort of a Yoda paint scheme, so something with green. And I know it's going to get expensive quite fast, you know, chasing all the battle forces, but I like having like smaller kinds of forces, thematic forces, and that's really, I think, where it's at, for me at least. And I can always mix and match them, of course. If I need more clones, I use a little bit for use a little bit of Yoda's clones or something. It's that's fine. But I'm going to be focusing on the battle forces. That's one thing that I've that I'm committing to, because I love the idea of the battle forces. And you know, from the start, when I started making the videos, I made my own little battle forces then. You know, themed Mandalorian lists, and the Ewok battle force. That was my first battle force. I just love that idea of the themed armies. And well, Hoth is going to be one. Hoth is going to be a little bit simpler to paint, I think. Famous last words. But it's a lot of white, off-white, kind of. You know, you could just Agrax Earthshade everything after priming it white and call it a day, I think. Maybe spend a little bit more time on the characters and everything, but and obviously that's a simplified way of looking at it, but I remember that Rebels were pretty easy to paint up because they look so ragtag. It doesn't really matter if there's a different color here or there. That's what I really liked about the Rebels. I actually don't think I'm going to be buying a Rebel starter set. I think I am going to buy a Rebel starter. What am I saying? There's Wookiees in there, so it's a good start for a Wookiee. Just really like the new rebels. The new sculpts are amazing. Yeah, at some point I'm probably going to buy a rebel starter set, but now as long as I have one focus game, that is the most important, or maybe two, you know, with Moonstone. I think that's the most important for me, because I've been saying it at the beginning of the stream as well, but last year was not a healthy year for me. Like just buying lots of boxes because I felt the need to make videos about it. So then, yeah, you kind of just buy it and you're like, okay, well, now we have it, we're going to play this game, realizing that A, nobody plays the game that you want to play, and B, you end up with a huge pile of shame. Yeah. I actually think I'm going to stop in maybe 20 minutes or something, because I have to drive to Belgium. I'm going to my fiancée, so I'll be there for a couple of days again. Which isn't a long drive, but I have to pick some stuff before I go there. And it would be nice to have dinner with her. But I think that, well, a next stream is probably, yeah, I don't know, somewhere next weekend again. I like the weekend stream. It's feels a little bit more chill, because normally when I would stream, I would fly from work back here, eat something really fast, and get to streaming and be all like, you know, still half stressed out about work and whatever. So yeah, this is nice. The weekend stream is really nice. Then again, my current job doesn't really have me like that, but it's not stressful. I'm out of the corporate bullshit. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Like what? What? Now I am kind of thinking about what solo game I'm going to bring to Belgium, because usually that's where I do my a lot of my solo gaming. If you don't know, by the way, people, because I don't think you know, I have a second little side project channel where I do only solo tabletop gaming, kind of like tabletop RPGs or world building games, maybe some solo cooperative card games. If you want to check that out, look for Win Solo on YouTube. Just Win Solo, and you will find one recorded video so far. It's a long one. It's just a playthrough of some of the solo games that that I have. But I'm thinking right now, like, what should I bring to Belgium to play? I think it is going to be the Dun Generator. It's a little solo game. No, Win Solo. Yeah, exactly, Skelligot. Win Solo. Don't expect too much from it. It's just a second channel to record my playthroughs with. It's not meant to be. I don't know what it's meant for. It's just showing people how to play certain games, or people that just want to paint and listen to a long video, because that's what I do. I listen to lots of like D&D playthroughs when I'm painting, or solo dungeon crawls, or that kind of jazz. And like mentioned, the Adepticon stream is, I'm looking forward to that one. Obviously we have to see when Legion has their thing, has their showcase, and what time that is. But normally it's a pretty okay time for us here in Europe. And we'll just set up a stream with 2 mics, me and my buddy Rick, and maybe do a little speculation before. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It was so funny that I was calling my buddy Rick earlier in the stream, and he was playing Star Wars Legion. Still. As if it's the only thing that he does. Alright. Okay, so yes, there is some stuff to do, maybe some touching up. But overall, I think we are pretty much done. Except for this guy. Which I still need to give the yellow markings. Or no, wait, I first have to touch up the white. Because his visor is not, has not been corrected yet. You know, getting black into the visors is really hard. Hey, what's up, Timo? For the white armor, the recipe was just a gray primer. Which one was it again? I cannot. It's like bluish gray. Zenithal highlight with a white primer. So there's a little bit of a gradient. And wait, sorry, I was thinking about something else. And we have a little bit of, I think this light tone or dark tone, and very much thinned down. And that was about it. That's how we end up with with the white, like this. Yeah, YouTube, it's never really like the live streams are never really super busy or something. But who's this guy, you mean, right? This is just a Jedi Guardian, Mask Geek. It's a Jedi Guardian which I gave a clone helmet because I thought it was it looked cool. It looked cute. So that's that guy. Now I'm going to have to go in and fix his eyes. There we go. This is some precise ass work. Yeah, although it might also have been this one, soft tone, but one of the tones. I have a whole range of tones. These are just Army Painter washes. You have sepia tone, you have a light tone, strong tone. No, wait, sorry, Tim. It was this one, dark tone. I use dark tone in a ratio from 1 to, I don't know, 4 with a medium, just a thinning medium, because otherwise the clones are going to be too dark. But I use these kind of like as a panel liner. I'm from Australia. Nice. Skelly God, thank you so much for being here. That was a lot of fun, and I will subscribe to your channel and hopefully see lots of content from you, because now you made promises, my man. I'll see you around. Thanks so much for being here. See ya. Alright, cool. So that has been corrected now. Now I could use dark tone on this guy as well to make panel lining and all that jazz, but I don't think I'm going to. I think he looks cool as it is. I could do a little bit of highlighting on the cloak or do a little bit of texture like I did with Obi-Wan. This is the Obi-Wan, and I don't know if you can see it, but I did little cross-hatching patterns to give it a little bit of texture. Could do the same thing with his cloak, but for now I'm just going to leave him like this and just paint in the yellow, which I will first do with this contrast paint. Oh gosh, yeah, Tim, don't get me started on fucking white armor, man. I'm so, like, we're still having fun here, but I'm so done with clones. It's, oh my god. Okay, so let's get in with the contrast paint here. And this can be quite thick. That's alright, because we wanted to go to the recesses a little bit. I want to make a little bit of a orange shadow. This is what I did with all of my dudes, by the way. Just this contrast paint and then touch it up with just the yellow. Now this part is always a little bit hard, which I'm probably going to have to correct. It's just an awkward way of holding. Let's see if we can do it. That's alright. And then we'll do another one. And that's alright. And there we have the Jedi Guardian. You know what, Tim? especially for you, I'm going to show how the dark tone works, how I did it. Let's see, dark tone. It's probably going to be the last thing. Are you preferring the new sculpts to paint up? Yeah, absolutely. But I haven't painted old tones, old clones. Sorry. So yeah. So Tim, if you're still here, dark tone. We're going to mix it right here, so you can see what I mean. But this is what I usually do with white armor, or usually what I did with all of these clones. So we take a little bit of dark tone, just a drop. Then we take a medium like this. This just thins it down without messing with the color or what have you. And what ratio did I set? Is it 1:4 or something? We'll see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going with 5 actually. 5. Yeah, so it's really thin. And the only thing that we're going to work, well, the thing we're going to do first is his legs, just the panels of his legs. Start somewhere down there. As you can see, this is really thin now. Maybe dry it off just a bit, and just splotch it up there. Really no trick to it. And then it gets a little bit in the recesses, but the point is that it that it goes in the recesses, and you can touch it up with white again later. It's actually maybe a little bit too thin. Let's just see what happens. See, that's instant shade there. And that is important for the back part as well. Maybe even up there. I'm going to do it, fuck it. Yeah, good call. So the ratio, 1 drop of dark tone, 5 drops of medium. Now we could also do the back of his helmet, just to give it a little different style. Just to get in the recesses a little bit. And well, as you can see, that does make quite a significant difference. Just a little bit of shading. It's very, very important, I think, especially with white armor, because otherwise it's just so flat. The chest piece actually looks fantastic now, I think. There's nothing we should do about the chest piece. Maybe do a little bit here on the hand. Oh, he did the helmet there. Maybe do a little bit on the hand down there. Cool. And this way I kind of keep the cloth very, very matte. And kind of grainy, because there's a little bit of grain there, but I actually like that. It's a totally different texture than his helmet and his armor, basically. little bit random, but what do you do with all the new Legion package cards in languages you don't speak? Yeah, well, they're still sitting in my box, I think, Celestian, and in a year from now they'll probably still be there. No, I don't know, man. Maybe sell them or something, but yeah, then I have to sell them in all the different language. Maybe try selling them on Vinted or something. Could be something. Yeah, maybe. But otherwise, I'm just gonna throw them out probably. I used to use Soulblight Grey Shade. Yeah, that will probably also work. And Apothecary White is obviously a very, very good color for white as well. Oh man, I'm super happy with this dude. Maybe nobody's going to see this, obviously, but maybe we'll do a little bit of shading just right here, just to make a little distinction. I missed his second foot as well. And that's actually a little bit too dark now. But, you know, what you can always do, what I'm doing now, is just dry off your brush and get back into where you have a little bit too much of the shade. Just go over it again, and that brush will take some of that paint and get it back into your brush. Yeah. The reason why I made this guy with the helmet is because he is gonna be in the he's gonna be attached, right? He's gonna be attached to the arc unit, to this unit, not to the ARP unit, which is so weird that I really don't understand. They recommend that you put it even comes in the ARF box. Maybe that is a little bit of a trick, you know, to get you to buy the ARF troopers just for the Jedi. I don't know. But these guys, the ARF troopers, are long range. The ARC troopers are up close and personal. So the Jedi would go, you know, up close and personal, right? I would think, but yeah, I don't know. It's fine. A little bit of shading on the pants. A little bit here, since it's probably leather, so it can be a little bit shiny. Yeah, I love this guy. I absolutely love this guy. The only thing, maybe a little bit of white highlight. Yeah, that's maybe one thing that I should still do. Let's see. Just feather it out a little bit. There we go. I think that's nice. Now also the inner glow of the lightsaber. Now this is always a very difficult thing to do, I think, because it has to do with how you would look at it, right? The angle that you look at it. For example, we have this Luke Skywalker with the lightsaber. Did a little bit of OSL on there as well. You don't see a whole lot, but a little bit, just undertone. But if you look at it from this, it kind of looks like shit. If you look like it from this, it looks like it's glowing. So it's... I always have a hard time deciding how to do the lightsabers. Because it should be glowing more, right? It doesn't matter, we can go over it if we want. So maybe just try something. Just remove a lot of white paint and just guess that looks a little bit better. Unpacking the clown box right now, and my token box overflowing with tokens. Yeah, we have a lot of tokens, man. The clones have a lot of tokens. Mouse Geek, interested to see the list with as many as possible lightsabers. Well, I'm glad you mentioned this, Mouse Geek, because that's what I'm going for this list. I think there is a possibility of running 7 Jedi. That's the most that you can run, I think. 7 Jedi. Yeah, so I think 7 Jedi, and that is probably yeah, I think so, Celestian. I think so. Let's see if I can show you this easily. I don't think so. No, my Steam browser is configured a little bit differently. It doesn't matter, but yeah, I think 7. I think 7. I don't know where my phone is, but I could check it. Because I think I sent it to Rick once. Oh, Rick has some updates. Oh, sorry. Amazing. Oh man, what a table. Zit wel audio bij. Insane, right? Fucking hell. I'll just search. Wait, I'll do this off camera because I might have already popped Rick's full name. Well, whatever, you know. Uh, yeah, I just mentioned that I have a list with 7 Jedi. General Kenobi as a commander. Wait, can I show this without... Yeah, okay, so I can probably just show this off. General Kenobi, Jedi General Command. Is that possible? I think so. Operative ×2, Jedi Knight Operative. Ahsoka as a Padawan for the clone troopers. A Jedi Guardian with the Arcs and a Jedi Guardian with the Arfs. It's fucking insane. And I did get something for that. Obviously, this is the last thing that I'm going to show because then I really need to get going because I have to go to Belgium. Just one sec. So already kind of anticipating on running like 7 Jedi. I got this. This was the first new Star Wars Legion product that I bought, even before the starter set, I think. You can make 2 Jedi out of this. I think 2? Yeah, 2 Jedi. With some cool options as well, you can see. You can run them with double sabers. You can run them with dual... What is it called? You know what I mean. Dual wielding stuff. And then we also got Ahsoka. So yeah. The idea for running a lot of Jedi is here. And I'm very, very excited about that. Is it going to be good? No, probably not. Is it a lot of fun? Yes, I think it is. I think it is going to be a lot of fun. But 7 Jedi, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. 9 Jedi. How? If you have more arcs or something. But maybe I need like a proxy Jedi somewhere. But let's just first try. You know, I don't know if for the people that remember, I did a live stream when we played a game, and then I absolutely had no idea how to use a Force user. So I am new to Force users, we could safely say. So let's just start with these 2. Now this one is quite easy. He doesn't do a whole lot. Kenobi has a lot of keywords. But yeah, it will be fun to figure out. I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to playing. And yeah, that was about it, guys. It was lovely to finally stream again. It had been too long. But we'll be back next week. I think in the weekend again. Because it felt really, really relaxed to do it like this. Apart from the start, that was a bit messy. But it was a lot of fun. And I'm really, really glad that I'm back. Cheap viewers. No. Fuck you. Oh shit, I pinned something now, I think. Oops. Did I pin? Oh, whatever. But yeah, it's good to be back with the streaming. First YouTube, you know, I've been putting out consistent videos again, which was a lot of fun. And now the streaming is getting back to schedule, so I'm glad that you're here for it. And next time we're going to build a saber tank. Next stream, saber tank. Let's go. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Alright, thanks. Bye bye. Oh wait, sorry, Celestian. 2 commanders. Right. Okay. 3 with arcs. Okay. I will. Oh man. That's so funny. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. The crazy Jedi list. I can see a cool video coming from that. Yeah. Please do. Please do. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much. And JJ Duke, you're the very first, man. You're the very, very first channel member on the YouTube. Unbelievable. Didn't know it would ever happen, but welcome in. Yeah. Channel memberships are open, guys. If you want to support me on YouTube, you can do so if you want. Twitch as well, like my awesome subscribers that we have here. Thank you, and I'm off. I have to hurry now. Okay.